A reaction with bricks effervescence is found to occur when we add dash hydrochloric acid over washing soda, ethanoic acid over baking soda, hydrochloric acid over zinc pieces in all the above cases. A reaction with bricks effervescence is found to occur when we add dash. All of these. A reaction with brisk effervescence. What? Zinc. A neutral compound A of molecular formula C2H6O. A neutral organic compound A of molecular formula C2H6O on oxidation with potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid gives an acidic compound B. The compound A reacts with B on warming in the presence of a concentrated acid. The compound A reacts with B on warming in the presence of a concentrated sulfuric acid to give a sweet smelling substance C. Identify A, B, C.
Ethanol, B, ethanoic acid, C
A.
Ethanol, C2H6.
B.
Beta ethanoic acid. C star.
Good. How do you bring about the following conversation? Name the process and write the reaction in one. Ethanol to ethene. Ethanol to ethene.
H2SO for
So,
CH3, CH2H plus H2SO for C2H.
first CH2.
CH3 H2 OAVS plus H2SO4 with arrow green.
In the presence of sulfuric acid. Dehydration. Very good. The product is ethene. CH2 double bond CH2 plus H2. Dehydration. Process is dehydration. Propanol to propanoic acid. Propanol to propanoic acid.
Oxidation. Oxidation.
Complete reaction. Propanoic acid, propanol CH3 CH2 CH2OH plus oxygen O in the presence of alkaline potassium permanganate or potassium hydroxide, or you can take potassium dichromate or sulfuric acid, oxidizing agent, to give propanoic acid CH3 CH2 COOH plus H2O. Glacial acetic acid is 50% acetic acid, 100% acetic acid, 5 to 8% acetic acid. Glacial acetic acid, 100% acetic acid. On adding acetic acid to sodium hydrogen carbonate, a student observed the liberation of a dash. Greenish yellow gas with a pungent smell, colorless and odorless gas, yellow colored odorless gas, colorless gas with smell of rotten eggs. On adding acetic acid to solid sodium hydrogen carbonate, colorless and odorless gas. Next, a student, while observing the properties of acetic acid, would report that this smells like dash. Vinegar and turns red litmus blue, rotten egg and turns red litmus blue, rotten egg and turns blue litmus red, vinegar and turn blue litmus red.
Vinegar turns blue litmus red.
Vinegar and turns blue litmus red. When groundnut oil is heated with caustic soda solution, the products which are formed are these. When groundnut oil, it is a heated with caustic soda solution, the product are a soap and a glycerol, a detergent and a glycerol, only a detergent, only a soap. Soap and glycerol. The cleansing action of soaps and detergents is due to the dissolution of hydrophilic heads in greasy dirt and hydrophobic tails in water. Option B, dissolution of hydrophobic tails in greasy dirt and hydrophilic heads in water. Both A and B, none of these.
Option B.
Option B, very good. Dissolution of hydrophobic tails in greasy dirt by oil dirt and hydrophilic heads in water. The cleansing action of soap is maximum in dash. Maximum in seawater, distilled water, tap water, all have equal cleansing action. Distilled water. Detergents can be used for washing of clothes. Dash. Only in hard water, only in soft water, both in soft and hard water, none of these.
Soft and hard water.
Soft and
Hard water.
Then the oxidizing agent which can oxidize ethanol to ethanoic acid. Potassium permanganate or potassium dichromate. What happens when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to iron fillings? Hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. Chlorine gas and iron hydroxide are produced. No reaction takes place. Iron salt and water are produced.
Hydrogen gas and
Iron chloride is produced.
chlorine is produced.
An aqueous solution turns red litmus solution blue. Excess addition of which of the following solution would reverse the change? Baking powder, lime water, hydrochloric acid, ammonium hydrochloric acid. Which of the following salt has no water of crystallization? Blue vitriol, washing soda, gypsum, baking soda.
Baking soda.
Baking soda NaH, CO3. Washing soda
Into CO3
10H2.
10H2O. Blue vitriol
CO
5H2. Gypsum
half H2O.
builders use plaster of Paris to make the surface layer of the inner walls of building. Which property of plaster of Paris powder makes it a suitable building material? It is lightweight, it is white in color, it is found rarely in nature, it gets hard when mixed with water. Assertion is hydrochloric acid produces hydronium ion and chloride ions in aqueous solution. Reason is in presence of water, basic solution give H plus ion. H2 R is false. In presence of water, acid solution gives H plus ion. Assertion is sodium hydroxide reacts with zinc to produce hydrogen gas. Reason is acid react with the active metals to produce hydrogen gas. Sodium hydroxide react with zinc to produce hydrogen gas. Correct. Both are correct, but R is not correct explanation. If the pH inside the mouth decreases below 5.5, the decay of tooth enamel begins. Assertion. Reason is the bacteria present in mouth degrades the sugar and leftover food particles and produce acids that remain in the mouth after eating.
Absolutely.
A. Good. Assertion is carbon has a strong tendency to either lose or gain electrons to attain noble gas configuration. Reason is carbon has 4 electrons in the outermost shell and has tendency to share electrons with carbon or other element.
Assertion is false, reason is true.
Good. The assertion is the functional group present in alcohols is OH. Reason is it is the same group as present in water, and so water and alcohol have similar properties.
H2R is false.
H true?
R is false.
Good. In which unicellular organism food is taken in at a specific spot? Paramecium. Which organism takes in food particles by forming finger-like projections? Where do parasites live to obtain their nutrition?
The host would.
The resistance of a conducting wire is it dash proportional to its length. The resistance of a conducting wire is dash proportional to its length.
Direct.
Which of the following for electric power is correct? Power equal to I square RT, power equal to V square by R, V square I into I, V, VIT.
VI.
VIT. Which of the correct? I square RT, V square by R, V square I, VIT. V square by R. The number of electrons constitute 1 coulomb of charge is 6.25 into 10 to the power 18. Some work is done to move a charge q from infinity to a point A in space. The potential of the point A is given as V. What is the work done to move this charge from infinity in terms of q and V? Work done equal to potential equal to W by Q. Work done by charge. So work done will be potential into charge. V into Q. The SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Write down. A wire has diameter 1 millimeter. A wire has diameter 1 millimeter and resistivity 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. A wire has diameter 1 millimeter and resistivity 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. Calculate the length of wire to make its resistance 20 ohm. Calculate the length of wire to make its resistance 20 ohm. How much will the resistance change if the diameter is tripled without changing its length? How much will the resistance change if the diameter is tripled without changing its length? How much will the resistance change if the diameter is tripled without changing its length? The resistivity is given rho equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8. Diameter 1 millimeter. So radius is 1 by 2 millimeter radius, which is 1 by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Find area of cross section A equal to pi r square. Then using formula resistance R equal to rho into L by A. Area about pi r square 3.14 into half into 10 to the power minus 4 whole square, which will be 7.85 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter square area. The length of R into A by rho. R is 20 ohm, 7.85 area in 7.85 into 10 to the power minus 7 by rho, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8, which is 981.25 meter. Length is 981.25 meter. Then the area of cross section of wire will become, if the diameter is tripled but length is no change, the new area will be pi r square. Pi diameter is tripled. Diameter is tripled means 3d by 2 whole square. Radius will be 3d by 2. If diameter is 3d, then radius will be
3D by 2.
3d by 2 whole square. 9 pi d square by 4. Which is 9 times of original area. New area will be 9 times of original area. 9a. A dash equal to 9a. Now resistance. When diameter is triple, resistance R dash equal to rho into L by A dash. R dash equal to rho into length is no change, same L by 9a, which is R dash equal to R by 9. New resistance will be 1/9 of original resistance. Or resistance will decrease 9 times the original value.